Hi, Carl. Heat is the enemy, right? So what are we going to do about it? Well, we can do this thing here with these fan kits. You got to include a couple of brackets with it and the hardware. Then you got to count on the user attaching it to the back with the screws. Then you got this big thing that's hanging off the back. Like in those infomercials, there's got to be a better way. So, how about an idea with rare earth magnets? Okay, we put rare earth magnets that hang onto the steel case. We got the fans mounted in there, air passages for these. New 22 gauge silicone wire, nice and pliable. And then that goes into the back of the radio like this, attaches, and sticks pretty good actually. Um, it's versatile. NEDX chassis radio. Here's your old Pluto. Put that on the back. Sticks out too far? Well, just push it in. Just push it in and it's fine. So that's a possible solution. And I was thinking this morning, this is pretty big. Ugly hangs off the back. Takes a couple hours, few hours to print. Requires a box to ship it in because, it's kind of square. I thought, what if we simplified things, made things smaller, and came up with a single plate. Now these are running. You can hear them. You'll hear my fingers getting caught up in them, but whatever. They don't spin that fast. The blades are plastic. 22 ohm resistor in series, so they're running at a reduced speed. Nearly silent. Same concept. Neodymium magnets under this soft tape that won't mar the finish of a radio. It's got a step feature in here so that it can bump up against the case of the radio. I wonder if I can see that. I might make that step feature more pronounced because the radius of the radio's cases can cause this to ride up on it, but you'll see what I'm talking about. The advantage this has is it's less obtrusive. It fits underneath the radio and blows instead of blowing back on a heatsink where there might be pockets of stagnant air in here. It blows through the heatsink, straight up through it, and then out the top up in the air instead of back towards the user. And as you can see, it's not very visible. If for some reason you've got this mounted in such a way that it won't work in this orientation, it is completely reversible by putting it up here, pushing it down, and there it is. It goes on this edge here and rides this lip. You don't have to have it on that. You can bring it out further, but it's more stable if you push it right up against it. All right, well, what about your old Pluto? Does it work on that? Well, it's probably overkill because of a smaller heatsink, but sure, stick it on. Stick it on that way, and there you're blowing air down, or you can blow air up through the heatsink. Okay, fits on there. Clears this K-615 radio mount here. Well, what about the Anytone radios and the Quad 6s and the Quad 6 Pros? Well, there goes my safety glasses. As you can see, it'll clip on here as well. And not clip, but stick to it. And it'll blow up through here. I haven't done temperature testing on here yet to see what the effectiveness of it is, but air passing through here will cause air movement through here. So I've just got to set up a thermocouple in the radio and instrument it and do some testing. Same deal here. If you want to cool the larger fins here from the top, go ahead and do that. No problem at all. But it holds on pretty well. Won't hurt the finish of the radio. Let's say you're doing an RFX conversion for the guys with the Cobra 29s. This should clip right in the back here as well and blow down through the heatsink that's stick on the back. I don't know where they all hang out, but I'm guessing it's on this side of the radio. I don't know where the final is on this, but there it is. It'll go on that. Plenty of room with the K630 brackets. Oh, by the way, the new redesign of the K630 bracket has a center hole in here, slightly down lower to accommodate the Cobra 29 chassis. So there we go. That's what's going on in the Skunk Works department here. So I think I've got a fan kit here that can replace the K601, K602, K603 and K604. This one so far is a model number of K605. So really interested in hearing what you think of this, and if you want some samples to play with to see what you think of them. Take care. Have a good night, sir. Bye.